I don't know, ED. Never tried it. Oh wow, this looks like supremely horrible
Keep
tea.
left, then turn left.
I ain't drinking that. Hang on. I need to text a letter of complaint. What does it taste like? If you basically, if you don't leave the tea in the tea bag in long enough, it doesn't get any flavor. And then you add too much milk to it, you end up with a horrible cup of tea. That's basically what that is. It's just nasty. No, the complaint won't be well received. Agent Truffles, thank you for 4 years. Can't believe it's been that long. Enjoy every minute. Thank you very much for 4 years, sir. Daughter turned off the Xbox and now I see it's tea talk. What's the ideal sleeping time? Sleeping time, about 2 minutes. That's what happens if you have 30 seconds and add a lot of milk. Ugh. Yeah, I did mention, Catstrator, something about you testing settings for me on OBS, recording and streaming. But I know you've been away, but I thought I'd remind you. Yeah, you can have your tea black. It's not for me, though. Your name's in yellow now, you preferred it green. Oh, lol. Have you not finished Outer Worlds yet? Man, take your time. $30 hours. I think Dre finished it. I don't know how many hours he spent on it though. Jack Garrett, yes you are, and yes it does. Have you tried the sim game Hobo Tough Life? Wasn't there a bum simulator coming out at some point, Jackal? Another stay away game. What would you suggest, THU? Because I don't have any ideas. See, this is the thing, is when they make up the names of games, they don't look at the cultural differences between America and the UK. Because if they did, they wouldn't have chosen the name Bum Simulator. Yeah, stay away games. Have you not heard of them? What do you mean, Whiteland? should check out winter resorts then. Why? Custom name, badges, or colours. The only thing I can think of doing, Jens, is... I mean, I can't...
Keep left. Then, turn left.
I could do something with a colour, potentially. It wouldn't be automated. But, you know, if you got to like 100,000, you can claim something and then I'll have to manually give you a certain colour or something like that. Badges, I don't think you can do... I can do custom badges. I don't think there's any facility to do that on Twitch. Possibly white them, but I wouldn't want to set that at 100k because 100k can be achieved in a month. So,
turn left.
You know. And also, what about, I mean, the problem you get into Whiteland is earning 100,000 peanuts or whatever it is just something that you can naturally do organically. Whereas somebody that's gifted, you know, thousands and thousands of bits and then gifted 100 subs, they don't necessarily get that option. So you've got to always look at the cause and effect of what you're doing. Like, you please one group of people and then you really annoy another group of people. Well, again, THU, because Twitch has provided no API into the whole chat point system, there is literally no API for it. It's kind of tricky to do anything with it. Like, I can't, there's no way of detecting when somebody has spent 50,000 peanuts, for example. It's not possible because there's no API, so you can't then do something. You can't react in some way.
In 50 meters, turn left.
I don't think you will, Langevall. Channel points are reset tomorrow, says who? Twitch said they wasn't going to reset it. Didn't expect a gate though. What are you on now, Langevall? You're on 66. Well, there are people already on over 100. Heyman's on 132k. Jeez, man. That's nuts.
You have arrived.
Well, the way to accumulate nuts quicker is, firstly, to be subscribed, because subs get, I think, more nuts. Secondly, watch more streams, and thirdly, make sure you click on all the bonus things they have in chat. Yeah, so subs get double the points. So if you're subbed and you're watching every minute of the stream, and you're either clicking on the claim present thing, or you've got something in your browser to do it for you, that's how you maximize. You can't gift points, you can't send them to somebody else, so you can't accumulate them any other way except from watching and claiming the present icon. Yeah, I've got a stiff neck one. Yeah, you can't even eat them. What kind of peanuts are they anyway? Man, this is a tricky drop. Holy moly. That was an interesting little drop. You want to know when Paralives is coming? No idea.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
All just hasn't seen it's coming saying, well, I think I emailed the developers. I'm waiting for them to email me back. Hi, BT here. We're going to send you 3 questions about your recent OpenReach engineer who came to your house. Reply stop to opt out of future surveys. Question 1 of 3. How happy are you with OpenReach's service? Reply with a score of 0 to 10, where 10 is extremely satisfied and 0 is extremely dissatisfied. Why does, like, you literally can't buy anything these days without somebody sending you a survey. It's actually annoying. Or both. Yeah, survey and a sign up to newsletter. Let's try the external stuff. That's not really going the right direction. Oof, that's a long way to take some hay. I'm pretty certain Arizona can get some local hay. Frozen fruit. How exciting. Meh. I'll probably take that just because it goes in the right direction. See you later, Danny. There's going to be mods for Parallels as well as a gallery. You don't mind servers, that can help the company with their performance, assuming they choose to listen. Well, that's the thing, Bob. You've hit the nail on the head there. Every single survey I have ever sent in, and I've sent in a lot of surveys, I never hear anything. So it's like you spend your time to give feedback. Are you ever listened to? I've even sent feedback and ticked the box and put my name and said, yes, you can contact me about this specific thing. Never get anything back. So it's like they just accumulate it, put it in a spreadsheet, put some bar charts up, put it in front of some managers at some big executive conference, and they all go, and nothing else happens. What's the point? I'd give feedback if I thought something might come of it. Yeah, right, Scania. Yep. I got a fresh cup of tea and a very moody Mrs. Squirrel. She literally came in, didn't look at me, and almost threw the cup on the table. Wait, let me show you. Can you see the difference here? Maybe you can see that. I don't know if it's going to work in this light, but we'll have a go. On the left is the horrendous cup of tea that I said I wasn't drinking. It looks like dishwater. And on the right is a nice cup of tea with flavour. Like, she knows how to do it. That's the first cup of tea she's made in weeks that I've refused to drink. Looks exactly the same. Yeah, if I take Mrs. Squirrel looking at cars and I'll say that's a such and such model with blah blah blah, and that's that, looks the same to me. That's all she'll say. She can tell if they're a different colour.
Navigation resumed.
I didn't make her get me another cup, Cat. I texted her to say I'm not drinking that. That's all I did. I didn't say make me another, I just said I'm not drinking it.
Aye, aye, aye.
What about the horrible websites that give you 5p for a 10-minute survey? I've never been on such a website. £5 for my time? Your time would have to be worth nothing to do that. What, Whiteland? Or an emoji to what, Whiteland? I haven't added any emoji to anything recently.
Navigation resumed.
The male equivalent of I'm fine. Gets results though, just like the I'm fine does. What's the matter? Nothing. No, really, what's the matter? I'm fine. What's up? No, I'm fine. You mean that conversation? They keep asking me because you know something's wrong, but I'm going to just play the game and be increasingly annoying. So that when I do explode, you'll know why. Ivan, thank you for gifting sub to Matty. No, Doyle's got the heated blanket, Whiteland. Okay, this is going to be a fun hill start. Adobe, thank you for gifting us up to Distant Reach. You should put the heated seats out of your car and put it in the office. Do you know what? I wish I could. I like the seat in my car. That'd be great if I could just put it on some casters and just sit here in that seat. Flick on the heated seat switch. Oh yeah. They're good for when you got backache as well. Like if I ever have backache,
Keep right.
you just go in your
Then
car, put the
turn
heated seat
right.
on. It makes your back feel a lot better.
Turn right. In 50 meters, turn
What
right.
parts of university did you hate the most?
Turn right.
What parts of university did I hate the most?
Aye,
The
aye,
very
aye.
first week, the social awkwardness of trying to meet new people. I hated that. Danny QFG. Paul, what's your favourite nuts? Probably cashews overall, but I do like hazelnuts and walnuts. And Brazil nuts. If you didn't stream, what would your monitor be your monitor of choice? I have no idea. Oh, you mean... Hang on. I know what you mean now. I'll probably go for an ultra wide. Either a 1080 or a 1440. For simming, anyway. You get the bus now and wish the seats on the bus were heated. All you got to do is watch, when you're getting on the bus, see what seat somebody got out of, and then sit in their warm seat. Kat, did you buy an ultra-wide by any chance? I've never been on a coach with heated seats, but then I don't go on many coaches. You bought a 38-inch 1600p. What, for like gaming on or TV? I suppose it's possible, Pedro Pete. I don't know how practical it is.
Happy anniversary.
Big trucker, thank you for 39. You do everything on it, but it excels at programming and editing. Yeah. Yeah, like when I used to code and stuff, having two screens was an absolute must for me. But equally, you could do it all with a widescreen. Nope, Dave, no PO box. You like the new truck? I used to drive international dump and box trucks. Nah, I'm not massive on it, to be honest. It's not bad, but I don't like the engine audio. And I don't like the drivetrain. I don't like the way it puts power down. How long does it take to arrive at your doorstep for PO box? Do you have to go and collect it? No. I pay extra to have them bring it to me. Because otherwise, Dave, you have absolutely no idea. You have no idea if there's anything
In
wrong.
50 meters, turn right.
So you have to keep going checking. Like, you don't get an email to say, oh, you've got an item in the PO box. You get nothing.
Turn right.
So if you pay extra and get them to actually post it onto you, it's just a whole lot easier. Hey, Snookerman. I don't rate this truck out of 10. Depends how you want to measure it. In terms of a truck, it's a good quality truck from SCS. In terms of how I enjoy it, I don't really enjoy it, I don't think. I'd rather drive other trucks than drive this one. But maybe if you get the sound mod off Steam or something, maybe it'll sound a lot better. And if you put it in auto, maybe it'll drive okay as well. But it's not really for me, this one, this truck. Dolly. Come on, pal. Dolly. Come on. Up you come. Right, there he is. There he goes. You rest your little paws on the wheel. Oh no, I do like the Lone Star dashboard. And the front styling isn't to my taste, it's unique, but the dashboard's nice. What do you mean, Danny? How you doing, pal? You're gonna get a shower tomorrow, eh? Is that on my list? Getting nice and fluffy.
Cup of tea.
Hello, darling Mrs. Squirrel. Thank you, Chris. You like it, just wish it had more customization options. It is very lacking in customization, like really lacking. The only thing you can do on the roof is put the spoiler or the beacons on, and then inside, there's hardly anything. I think the windscreen and the thing that hangs down on that's your lot. So yeah, customization's poor. Right, pal, thanks for popping in. Do you want to say bye-bye? Daddy. High five. See you later, bro. And you. Seems to me they rushed it. I don't know if they rushed it. I generally don't know if they rushed it. Or, you know, like I said, I suspect possibly a DLC that adds more elements, but you can make it look nice with all the paint schemes and stuff, but you're kind of stuck with all the chrome, and you can't really customize it to be very different. Good looking truck. I think the inside's nicer than the out.
Continue straight. Keep right.
Okay. What's the hold up? 45 limit, no trucks on the road. What's going on? Had enough for you, pal. You just got to show the AI who's boss, you know. You're all right then. What's he doing? I think he thought it was a car park, and he's like, "Oh, it's a weighing station. Oh no."
Keep right.
I think there's too much on it. Like, there's too much chrome on the outside of this truck. That's why it's not my style.
In 50 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Fuel. I think we've got a fair bit of fuel, to be honest. 561 miles till empty. Yeah, we're good. We're good for the destination, but we should get some when it's convenient. The truck does something new when it's low on fuel. Interesting. What, as in something on the center console that lights up? And then you can't see your speed. Oh, genius. Well, if we drive to the destination, I think we'll be less than 100 miles. It'll probably have the warning then. Yes, I do, Danny. Should I get G29 to a bit more effort to find a 27? Well, you're never going to find a new 27, are you, Ivan? So you're never going to get one with a warranty. Like, the problem with the G29 is the shifter's not exactly good. So if you're only going to do automatic trucking, a G29's fine. If you want to do manual, the shifter is a bit pants. The G27 had a nicer shifter in that regard. But it's not worth getting a second-hand one and having it break on you. So that's always a risk. The 29, at least you get a year's warranty. I mean, a shifter like this, you know, these are very versatile, and the USB, so they're not tied to any wheel at all. You can use this in many scenarios. Like, it's an 8-speed shifter, and it can go sequential if you rotate the thing. So you can use it for trucking and racing, but they're not cheap. But they don't have any switches in them. They're all done on a magnetic effect.
Then turn right.
So they're very reliable. But they're not cheap.
Turn right.
Kid Chris, thank you for 27. So I think, you know, if I was you, probably go for a 29. And if you're not into manual shifting, you're fine. If you are, save up and then get something like this with an Almar on top. Maybe, you know, next Christmas or something. You can turn right on Red Flamingo. Well, certainly the Thrustmaster wheels, like when if you put a Logitech down next to one of these Thrustmasters, and drove, you can feel the quality of the mechanism on the Thrustmaster. Bearing in mind that it costs more money, but the quality, you can feel it. Yes, Olber. mods.squirrel.tv. You bought the TH8 earlier this month and you love it, combined with a similar shifter knob. Yeah, it's a, you can't argue with that thing. You can even, it's even versatile enough to allow you to lock it in different positions and rotate this plate around. Jared, how you doing? Your 27's working after 40s without breaking down. Mine's working and hasn't broken down. That's not really the point. The point is, if your G27 breaks tomorrow, how are you going to fix it? Since they don't sell them, they don't support them. So you can't replace them. If you can't fix it, you've got no wheel. So it's a risk. So the question was, should I buy a 29 or a 27? And if he buys a 27, he has to understand that it could break tomorrow.
Keep left.
I like these iron bridges, don't they? When did you buy your G27 now, Phillips? End of June this year. Was it brand new? Used. So if it's used, you've probably got a 28-day warranty on it. Like within 28 days, if it breaks, you can take it back. Beyond that, I doubt you've got anything. And it's very unlikely they'll have one in, and they won't. So they're not going to give you a refund, and they're not going to give you another one. You bought it in June, they'll be like, tough, mate, it's yours. A 2-year warranty. Did they sell it to you with a 2-year warranty? Because the thing is, L. Phillips, if they take that in, okay, so you take it back and there's something wrong with it, they can't send it to Logitech to get it fixed. Logitech will be like, it's out of support now. So they can't get it fixed. So how are they going to give you a 2-year warranty? Carl, I used to watch your streams quite often, but other things got in the way, so I stopped for a while. No problem. As I am still paying to be a sub, I thought I should come back and watch Sunday Night Trucking at least. Hopefully, I am back for good, as I always enjoy your streams. Well, thank you, Carl. And don't forget, if you want to be in the convoy, get your application in today. So I don't know what kind of 2-year warranty they've sold you, L. Phillips, but it's a bit... Did you pay for that warranty? No, they won't send it off L. Phillips. If they send it to Logitech, Logitech won't repair them anymore. 12 months after Logitech stopped selling the G27, they consider them to be out of repair, like out of support. If you send it back, they don't even have the parts anymore. They don't fix them. Oh boy, what's going on here? It doesn't get sent to Logitech, it gets sent to our repair center, where they decide whether it gets recycled or not. When you say our repair center, what do you mean? So you're going to have some guys at a repair center take it apart and try and fix it. They may be able to fix it, it just depends if they need parts for it.
GPS signal lost.
If they've got a bunch of used
Navigation
G27s that they've got on the shelves they can get bits from, that's fine, as long as they can get bits and repair it. Yeah, they absolutely will, Alphibs, because they can't get the new parts. I mean, inside of a G27, maybe there's some overlap with a G29. They can cobble parts from that. I don't know. I've not watched any of it, Chris. Is it any good, that series? I thought they were the same thing, Plymouth, apart from the button layout. Logitech G502 is on a mouse. Logitech denied anything wrong with the mouse, although it didn't work on multiple PCs and on OS. Stayed focused on self-active Linux, not supported. Logitech has good hardware, but the support is terrible. Yeah, I think it depends on what division. I don't know. I know with the Logitech webcams, their drivers were like the worst thing ever. The Logitech webcam drivers are just terrible. Whereas their mouse drivers, completely different story. It's just night and day. So I don't know what their support's like, but maybe depending on the device you get different support. You like season 4? Have you watched the other 3, Chris? Do you know what? I completely forgot to reroute. I was going to go that way. Let's go back. I took this journey because I wanted to go across there and down, and I totally forgot to reroute. And nobody in chat reminded me, so it's your fault. You see how this works? There was something on Twitch the other day about The Expanse. I think they were playing an entire season through, but I don't know if it was geo-locked. Oh, we can do this. iRacing move, look at this. Oh yeah, gotcha. Exactly. Brilliant move on the outside. Did you watch the Game Awards? I did not. No. I don't generally watch Game Awards, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I mean, what's the point, in a way? What's the point of watching a Game Award? What do you get out of it? In the event that it is impossible, we will issue refunds for original payment method and the original sales value. Voted by journalists, I would not have gone for Sekiro for Game of the Year. Well, that's exactly the root of the problem, Zarek, is exactly in that, is with these Game Awards, I very often don't even agree with their choices. I used to experience the same problem, you know, back in my snooker days, and they used to have, like, shot of the championship, and I'd never agree with the one they picked. Pretty much never. Yeah, goal of the month. It's the same, yeah. These panel of experts have picked out what they consider to be goal of the month. And you're like, what? That? What about this amazing epic one that this other guy did? Why is that one better? Yeah, I do like snooker. I don't play it anymore. I don't get a chance to play it anymore. But I used to play it a lot when I was younger. Still a fan of the sport. I rely on Mr. Pringle to update me on the snooker results. He watches pretty much all of them and then tells me how Ronnie's getting on. Oh no, snooker's fun. I still enjoy the sport. If I had a massive house, and I always wanted, you know, when you're a kid and you dream of things, I always dreamt of having a room with a full-size snooker table. That's what me and my friend always were like. Oh, imagine if you had a house and you had a room with a full-size snooker table in it, and you could just play whenever you wanted. That was always the dream, you know. Because the problem is that snooker table's like 12 foot long, 6 foot wide, and you need at least 4 to 6 feet all around the perimeter. So you need a pretty big room. Well, the snooker tables are brought in pieces, like they're assembled in parts, you know. They do weigh a lot because obviously they're a slate bed, but the idea is you assemble them and you don't move it. I used to have a snooker table in my bedroom, and there were certain angles, because I actually had the table diagonally across my bed. So I had to fold the table away to go to bed, but you know, when my friend used to come around, we used to play, I had it diagonally so that allowed you to use the full-size cue for most of it. But there were certain angles. I used to have a 2-piece cue spare, and we used to use the front half of that. So you'd use half a cue to get the little shots against the wall. The mini snooker tables are rubbish. Danny, have you thought more about your new PC spec? You mentioned 3950 going to single. Yes. Why is he stopped? Yeah, Danny, probably going to be a 3950, I think. And I guess a 2080 Ti maybe would be the minimum. 32 gig probably. And then NVMe SSDs. So long, thank you. Adobe gifted another sub to our Toby. Welcome back, Toby. There's a pub that used to have a 1 foot queue to play a shot when you're against the wall. Sounds like my bedroom. Okay, so we're out of fuel, and now on the screen it says low fuel level. See it? If I press I for information, I can't see anything at all except that. And it has 1203 on the bottom. See, it has an OK. You see the top left? It has an OK. So that's like my car, in that it will come up with a warning, and you press OK, and you can get rid of it. Is there an equivalent OK button that you can press in this game to get rid of that? I bet it's bugged out. I don't know. Hambo and why? What's the problem? Let me try refreshing something. Maybe it'll work now, I don't know. Just click OK. Yeah, what's the key mapping for OK? Mr. Byron, thank you for almost a year. Hello. Let's see where the nearest fuel station is. Oh, there's one down the road. I think we're fine. We'll get this one down the road. Sharky says E. Okay. Let's try pressing E while zoomed in. There you go. That didn't clear it either. Thank you for almost here, Byron. E is eject. Is it? Maybe it's the space key, what do you think? Might be spacebar. Did you hear about that? I think somebody in chat posted last week. But you know the new Twitch dashboard? Oh, I hate it. The new Twitch dashboard has a hidden feature. They haven't published it. Wait, what? It's pulling again. Just pulled in 5 minutes ago. It has a hidden feature in the Twitch dashboard. And no word of a lie, right? Yeah. No word of a lie. If you go to the Twitch dashboard and you go... what is it? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA.
GPS signal lost.
It
Navigation
comes up with a
resumed.
pop-up menu with about another 6 options on it. They literally put a Konami feature in. And it's actually useful because one of the options is to turn off the stream preview. You can get rid of the panel, which you can't do normally. You can only do it via that thing. Hang on, Baz. Let me get it. Let me make sure I get it right. Let me see. Twitch dashboard. Yeah. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. And it pops up. It says hidden menu. And it has 5 options on it. And one of them is to turn off the stream preview panel, which is what I've done. It does not. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. It works. You have to be on the Twitch dashboard for it to work. Like, not the homepage or anything, the dashboard. Yeah? Basil, no. They said they put it as a hidden feature for now because they haven't finished testing that. There should be a fuel station down here. Yeah, Konami code, exactly. It's like a secret unlock. The heck? Exactly, Baz. That's exactly why, yeah. Like, because honestly, the new dashboard is horrendous, but if you get rid of the stream panel, you can actually start to get it back to something like what it was. Because what I hated the most, Baz, was the stream preview would, like, default turn back on, so you end up downloading your own stream. Which, why would you want to do it? Why do you need to watch back your own stream? I'll know if it's died. Everybody in chat will scream anyway. I don't need to take up more bandwidth downloading my own stream. I had a programming lab the other day. The instructor had hidden a Konami code in his presentation. Lol. I think this looks like a fuel station, maybe. Yes, no? No.
Happy
Yes?
anniversary, Nata.
GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed.
Thank you for almost 4 years, Simulators.
Continue straight.
Oh, definitely is box, box, box.
GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed.
Yeah, I think so, Nightmare. The
Make
only
a
difference...
U-turn.
The only difference is that kind of special... Do we turn in here or down here?
GPS
It's a
signal
solid line,
lost.
so I don't know where we turn in.
Navigation resumed.
It's still a solid
Make
line.
a
I don't...
U-turn.
Okay, I don't understand. It's probably the exit. Well, a solid line usually means don't cross it. You can go across a solid line to indicate turning left. Why didn't you just do it as a, like a, you know what I mean? Or it's a separate lane to get into to turn off? You can't tell people don't cross solid lines and then put solid lines in the middle of the road where you need to go across them. What do you mean both sides can use it?
Keep right. Then turn right.
What the heck? What's this madness?
Turn right.
Put rocks in the way. They should put some signposts there. Exit. Are there any Lone Stars in the AI traffic at all? Not sure I've seen one. Not yet. You'd think that if they add a new truck to the game would just pick it up and just automatically create AI vehicles from it. They always stop there. The game doesn't know how to merge lanes properly. It's always been a problem. Lane merging is just so bad. Literally what it does is just stops one lane until there's nothing there. The same thing happens when it wants to, like, if you're on a motorway and it wants to leave a lane, it doesn't keep speed up and then move over into the lane and then decelerate. It decelerates in the main carriageway and then changes lane. It goes, oh, the speed limit here is blah blah blah, and the speed limit there is that, so I need to slow down before I can go to that lane. That's what it does. So you get brake tested just before every exit on a motorway. That's literally what happens. No, not at all, Nightmare. It's not what generally happens. In real life, people move over and then slow down.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Larry B. 76. Another one on 76, Larry B. Holy moly. Avenga was here with 76 as well. One of the OG guys. You haven't seen the weekend drivers around here? Fair enough. Uh-oh. What is going on there? Blimey. Uh, 17 months, Squirrel Logistics, thank you. Do you have a preference between ETS and ATS? I mean, can I ask Jack Garrett why? Why do I have to have a preference between one or the other? I never quite understood that, the question really. It's like if you take two things that you like and then say, well, what's your preference between that and that? The answer is, well, I like both, so why do I have to choose?
Keep right. Then, take the exit on the right.
Uh-oh. Connor, 1 second.
Take the exit on the right.
I'm back. Decided to give X Factor the band a try for 5 minutes as my parents were watching it and realised it's the worst thing I've ever watched in a long time. The
Turn
vocals
right.
are awful. It's entertainment. That's why they watch it. I stopped watching X Factor years ago, Connor. If you were stuck in a sim forever, which one would it be? I'd be stuck in Universe Simulator, Langeveld, which is pretty much where I think I'm stuck in right now.
Keep left. Then, turn left.
Gavin K, day 55.
Turn left.
Merry Christmas to you. You'd be stuck in Goat Simulator. You get bored very quickly. Pretty much, Baz. I'm not sure we're going to get it though.
In 50 meters, turn right.
Connor, of course. I watched the Apprentice interviews.
Turn right.
Yeah, they brought another one out this year, I think, Jack. Imagine being stuck inside Thief Simulator. You have to go around stealing from the same people in the same houses with wall hacks all the time. Imagine that for an existence. On the same small map. With the same cops who just seem to know roughly where you are at all times.
Turn left.
Didn't they bring a DLC out for Thief Sim, or did I just imagine that? Oh yeah, right at the end where you predict that the guy's going to blow you up, and he does! You're like, I'm so shocked. The new Spain map for Hunter Colorado is amazing. I didn't know they brought out another map. Might have to check that out.
Keep right. Then, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived.
Rip. Okay, that didn't work out. I thought I'd straightened up quickly enough, but apparently not. So a longer trailer would have been fine with that, but a shorter trailer turns in more quickly.
I think I broke something.
Thank you, Nightmare. Oh, the turning circle.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hambone, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you for the bits. Like a glove. Will you be playing 7 Broms to die. I don't think there's enough of us anymore, Bob, to play it. There's like not enough people in the team who want to play it, coupled with enough other mods to actually cover. See what I mean? So we'll see. I'll be going through the game spreadsheet tomorrow. I think we're gonna have to leave it though. We're only 10 minutes away from 9, and don't really want to start another one. I'm getting tired as well. Oh. Listen, guys, convoy. You have about an hour to apply if you want to be in the convoy. Convoy's on 28th of December, but you must apply in the next hour. So if you want to apply, get your application in. Also, the yachts t-shirts are on sale for another 2 weeks. So exclamation mark t-shirt if you want to pick up one of the back catalogue of yachts t-shirts. You will still be able to do that after Christmas, but only till the end of December. Now tomorrow, I'm going to put together the Christmas schedule tomorrow, so if you are on Discord, you'll hear about it there first, I think. And then when I'm back streaming next week, I'm not exactly sure which day it is, to be honest. I'll tell you about the schedule then. So yeah, if you're a sub, get yourself in Discord and look at the announcements channel. It will be in there. If you're a sub, you've got free access to the Discord channel. Discord server, sorry. What is a Discord for subs, Danny? Discord is like an app that you can run that lets you connect to the server and chat with each other, and there's like rooms for different simulators and that kind of thing. If you've never tried it, give it a whirl. If you don't like it, that's fine. It's just one of your sub benefits, so you may as well enjoy it. Andy225, Merry Christmas to you and Mrs. Squirrel. And you, Andy. Handy Hammy, mate, how you doing? Almost 30 months. If I don't catch another stream, happy Christmas. Likewise, sir. Stay well. Thank you for almost 30 months. So yeah, I shall be back in a few days' time. I'll update the schedule tomorrow at the latest. Tomorrow night. And then you know when I'm back. Yeah, that's true. If you're in the convoy, you will need Discord anyway, so might as well create an account with them. It works on the phone as well. You can put Discord on your phone. It works quite nicely. Listen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun today and enjoyed yourself. And I shall be back in a few days' time. Thanks to the mods as well for all the splendid modding work as usual. So yeah, have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you in a few days. Homie Live, thank you for 35. Happy Christmas to you. Right, so I shall see you in a few days. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.